Success story: a boy named Eamon was born in a remote village in Bangladesh. Little Eamon was familiar with poverty since birth. His father was a daily wage laborer and his mother was a housewife. The family of 5 was supported by his father's meager income. Getting food every day was the biggest struggle for the family. When Eamon entered school, he could not even afford to buy notebooks and pens. He used to use other people's old notebooks, erasing half of them and writing again. At school, teachers often scolded him because his books were not properly arranged. But Eamon had an unyielding dream in his eyes. One day he would grow up, study, make a name for himself in society, and ease the suffering of his parents. The beginning of the struggle: Eamon walked 5 kilometers to school every day. The heat of the sun on a hot day, the mud in the rainy season, and the cold wind in the winter. No obstacle could stop him. There were many days when he did not get lunch. He would go to class with a hungry stomach. His classmates would bring halwa, roti or fruit in tiffin, but Eamon would sit quietly. Still, he would not get upset. He would think, "Today I am suffering. One day this suffering will give me strength." Eamon was always the best in studies. Teachers praised his talent. But seeing the family's situation, many would say, "What is the use of studying in such a poor environment? Eamon should rather learn a job and earn a living." His mother would cry at these words, but Eamon never broke down. He believed that success will come if he works hard. The first big blow during the secondary school exams: Eamon's father fell ill. The family's income stopped completely. Many people told Eamon, "You should stop studying and go to work. Otherwise the family will die of hunger." Eamon then made a difficult decision. He worked during the day. Sometimes someone would call him to carry bricks. Sometimes he would give work in a shop, and sometimes he would tutor young children. And at night, he would study by the light of a lamp. In this way, enduring inhuman hardship, Eamon participated in the secondary school examination and incredibly secured first place in the district. The entire village was surprised by his success. Those who once said that studying was useless came and said, "Eamon is the pride of our village." On the path to fulfilling his dream after completing secondary school, Eamon enrolled in college. New environment, new challenges. When he went to college, he realized that it was not easy to compete with city students. They had all the facilities: private teachers, good books, coaching. But Eamon had only one thing: infinite willpower. He would sit in the library for hours, read old books, and take notes. He would borrow books from friends when necessary. Along with this, he started doing multiple tutoring sessions to meet his expenses. Many times, he would get so tired that he would fall asleep before eating at night. But when he got up in the morning, he would start studying again with renewed enthusiasm. 2 years later, he again achieved extraordinary results in the higher secondary examination. Now he got the opportunity to participate in the Dhaka University admission test. The door of his dream opened the day of the Dhaka University admission test was the biggest test of Eamon's life. He prepared as best he could, but there was also fear inside. Will I be able to do it? Sitting in the exam hall, he remembered his father's face, his mother's tearful eyes, and his long days of struggle. He told himself, I cannot fail. On the day the results were announced, Eamon learned that he was at the top of the merit list. He had been admitted to Dhaka University. At that moment, his eyes filled with tears of joy. His parents cried and hugged him. Their dreams had begun to come true. New life, new struggle, even after being admitted to the university. Eamon's struggle did not stop. It was not easy to study in Dhaka city. There was still a financial crisis. He used to pay tuition to cover his expenses even from the hostel. He would take 4 or 5 classes a day, then study at night. Many times he would not even have time to eat. Still, he did not give up. He held on to his dream. He was always in the best position in his studies. His teachers loved him and encouraged him. The light of success finally, Eamon obtained his bachelor's and master's degrees from the university. Then he joined a prestigious government job. His life's dream was fulfilled. Now he has removed all the sorrows and hardships of his family. His parents' faces are smiling again. But the story does not end here. Eamon started a free education project in his village. He wanted no child in his village to stop studying due to poverty. Now hundreds of children are studying there. Many are dreaming big like him. Educational aspects Eamon's story teaches us. 1. Poverty is not an obstacle to success, but rather an inspiration. 2. With hard work, piety, NCE and confidence, the impossible is possible. 3. Successful people not only change their own lives, but also change society. Today, Eamon is a successful man. But he always says, success doesn't come in a day. Every failure, every tear, and every hardship has led me on the path to success.